This video is brought to you by Black Dragon Miniatures. Go check out their website today at blackdragonminiatures.com for all your wargaming and hobby needs. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and welcome to another Gaslands Battle Report here in conjunction with JH Miniatures and myself, Bleeped Up Productions. But first, we want to say thank you to John Montgomery for designing an awesome logo that James and me will be using with our content collaboration. So John, thank you very much. And without further ado, let's get straight to the Battle Report.
So guys, hello and welcome back to Bleeped Up Productions. Here I'm the producer of this lovely YouTube channel, myself Lee, and I'm joined by my good friend James from JH Miniatures. Go check out his channel guys for everything Gaslands related. His link is in the description below. There's your fun shameless plug, right?
Yes, that's alright, man.
It's all good. So, with that being said, you have stumbled across another battle report that we're going to be bringing to you guys. And today is a little bit of a special one because we're having a race.
Yes.
Because we seem to split it between racing and complete carnage. And today we are racing with a few new things thanks to, I believe, the new issue, right?
Yes, we are looking at the new weapons from Steena's stockpile in Time Extended 2. Available for free download on the Gaslands website. Go look now! The great thing about Gaslands, they're constantly bringing out new content that's free. You don't have to pay for any of this stuff. Just go, download it, look at it. And some of the weapons they're putting in, they're so flavourful and they're so fitting with the Gaslands world. And I thought, what better way to do this than a race where we're not just trying to race each other and win, we're trying to slow the other person down. We're actively trying to like send out a harpoon, grab them and pull them back. So
yes.
It's going to be today.
So there's an unwritten rule in this race. If you are leading, you have to be targeted by the harpoon.
Yeah,
that's the unwritten rule.
Yeah.
The unwritten rule, because normally we wouldn't, but if you're winning, I think you have to be targeted.
We gotta take them down.
Yeah, we've got to go full wacky races with this one. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the crews that we're using, and also you get to see what they're armed with, etc. And then we'll do the starting line, roll for pole position, all the usual things that we do before we get into this lovely battle report.
Yep.
So without further ado, we'll see you guys very, very soon.
So first things first, we're going to get into crew number one, which is my crew. And we are called the TV Tormentors. And in this group, we have a Pioneer, because I love a Ford GT. And then we have two television iconic vehicles. We have the Captain Scarlet Interceptor and the A-Team van. Now, getting straight into what our vehicles are equipped with, we're going to go with the Pioneer first. And as you can see, it is a normal car. It has 10 hull, and it is armed with a handgun, a heavy machine gun, a ram, and smoke in the rear. That's right, so it can drop some smoke onto the racetrack today. Moving on, we're going to go straight into the A-Team van. This bad boy is equipped with 12 hull, and the equipment in this is a handgun, a harpoon, a ram, and a rifle. I love it when a plan comes together. And finally, we're going to get straight into the Scarlet Interceptor. It has 8 hull points. It has a mortar, a handgun, a machine gun in the front, and it also has 1 nitrous boost. That is all of the TV Tormentors. Now we're going to get straight into James's crew, which we like to call the good, the bad, and the frickin' ugly. That is correct. And this is led by the Wolf. And as you can see, that is a plane on wheels, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting straight into the Leather Rebel. This is a car. It is armed with 3 rockets, a handgun, and a rifle, and it has 10 hull, so it is a bit of a beast. Moving on, we've got the Wolf, and the Wolf is a performance car. It has 8 hull, it has a handgun, it has a mortar, it has cluster bombs, and it also has a nitrous kit. And then to round it all off, we have the Claw, which is armed with a handgun, a harpoon, and a grabber arm in the rear. As you can see, that is a digger arm at the back. That is very scary, and it has 12 hull points, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. So let's get straight up to the game setup, and as you can see, it is a normal oval racetrack, but there is a ton of terrain on it. This time, guys, we've made it a little bit awkward for both James and myself, because we wanted to show you the maneuverability of all these cars, because these are some new cars that we've never tried before on a battle report. So hopefully you guys are really happy with the outcome. So let's see who is going to place first and who will also get pole position.
All right then, so let's go. 2 versus a one. I am so gladly going to take pole position first.
That will be the only one of the game now.
Okay.
And with the roll out the way, it is myself who got pole position. So I'm going to put down the Interceptor, then James will follow by the Wolf, then followed by the Pioneer, then followed by the Claw, and unfortunately that blocks the A-Team van, so the A-Team van will go at the back there, and so will the Leather Rebel. And without further ado, guys, that's the starting lineup. So now let's get straight into turn 1, gear 1, and let the carnage, that's right, I love the puns, let the carnage begin. Okay, turn 1, gear 1. The Interceptor decides to go first, and I will do a gentle left maneuver, crossing the starting line first.
We'll go with all 4 to begin with.
Ooh, that's a very interesting start.
Very strong, bizarre start for the Interceptor. Right, we'll take a hazard to re-roll those.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not too bad. So, what we'll do is we will... Yeah, I've got an idea. So, the shift will cancel out that hazard.
Yep.
The shift will go up a gear to go to gear 2.
Yep.
So I gain another hazard. I will cancel that hazard from shifting up to go up 1. So then I've got 1 for the re-roll, and then I'm going to spin. So technically I'll have 2 hazards and be in gear 2.
The Interceptor completes the maneuver, and with a spin hazard, the Interceptor spins right to line himself up to gate 1. The Wolf will activate next, and the car will do a medium straight maneuver, crossing the starting line next.
So, free shift.
Yep, free shift for the easy maneuver. And his handling is 4. So, whoa, hello, that's very nice.
That is great. So, get rid of the slide, gear up, get rid of the hazard, gear up.
Okay, so you're being gear 3 with 1 hazard. Nice.
The Wolf completes the maneuver and pulls alongside the Interceptor. Next to activate is the A-Team van, and it will do a medium straight maneuver.
So we've got 1 free shift because it's a nice easy maneuver. Now the van, I believe, is got a handling of 2, so we're going to go 2 dice.
Yep.
See what's that thing can happen. Okay, that is all right, I guess. So what we'll do, this is what we'll do, we'll keep it simple. We'll cancel that hazard out with that shift. We'll shift into gear 2 and we'll take 1 hazard. So the A-Team van is going to be on 1 hazard and in gear 2.
The A-Team van completes the maneuver, hot on the heels of the Wolf, and is also over the starting line. Next to activate is the Claw, and it will do a straight maneuver.
Handling is 2.
Same.
Alright, let's do this.
Hey.
Oh, there's a perfect roll.
Shift up.
Yep.
And shift up, why not, and get rid of one of the hazards.
So gear 3, 1 hazard?
1 hazard.
Nice.
The Claw completes the maneuver and pulls alongside the Wolf. The Pioneer will activate next and will do a straight medium maneuver between the Wolf and the Claw.
1 free shift for the maneuver,
Yep.
and then 3 for handling.
Good. That's different. Okay.
Okay, we'll take a hazard to just re-roll the 2 spins.
Yep.
I get the same
Let's
roll.
get the same spins.
Okay, so what we need to do is... Oh, he's going to... Oh, no, he needs to. Right, okay, so we'll shift up to go gear 2.
Yep.
So he gains a hazard.
Yep.
We'll use that shift to get rid of that hazard. And unfortunately, he's going to gain 3 hazards and spin.
Well, he only spins once.
But he gains 3 hazards because of it.
Gain 3 hazards.
So 3 hazards and a spin. He has to go 45.
Well, that's the thing. Either way, so you could do it.
I'm going into there.
The wolf.
So go into the wolf. Now, would that be a collision now?
Yes, it would be a sideswipe.
And with this collision, both the Pioneer and the Wolf will gain 2 hazards each.
Will my Pioneer do anything useful? No,
No.
with 2 3s, that is no damage. Oh my god, okay.
4.
So 4 with your smash attack on my Pioneer, so he loses 4 hull.
Last to activate is the Leather Rebel, and it will do a gentle left turn to collide with the A-Team van.
So with your 3 shift and 3 handling, let's see what we do.
Oh, that's some good hazard action there. Well, I don't really want all those hazards, so I'll take a hazard to re-roll the hazard.
Okay. Hazards, all the hazards. Hazards.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
All right,
Okay.
So if I'm doing a tailgate on you, trying to chase up and get
Yeah.
you in the bomb, I need to
Get as high gear as possible, ain't
Get
it?
into a high gear. You're currently in gear 2.
Yep.
So go up a gear, counter the hazard, go up a gear, counter the hazard. It's gear speed 3. That'd be 1 dice. I don't have a ram or anything.
Hey, you're allowed a friendly shunt.
Just 4. Let's go to
And
go
so
4 gears. Take 3 hazards.
take 3 hazards.
So with 3 hazards, the Rebel collides into the back of the van. For this collision, both vehicles will get 2 hazards for this collision.
And because of the weight and how everything works and the speed and gears, you roll 2d6.
Yep. And
All
so
right.
do you.
Yep, and we can't evade these, so let's see what happens.
Oh, that's not what I need.
So 2 3s, so
what
that's
you
no
rolled.
damage.
That's what you rolled against me.
And then, alright, these dice might need to be changed because that's
3s again.
3 loads of 3s, so Yahtzee, I guess.
No, they're
No,
not
just
rigged.
2s. Oh my
They're
gosh.
just really good with pairs.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? What? Okay,
With
okay, what
snake
is going on?
eyes.
That's-
Calling snake eyes.
Oh no, we changed it, but oh my gosh.
And that is the end of turn 1, gear 1, and we have just started the race, and we've already had multiple collisions and shenanigans. And well, let's just say it's a 4-way tie so far for first, but let's see how it will pan out in turn 1, gear 2. Turn 1, gear 2. Pole position passes to James, and the Wolf will activate first and do a gentle left maneuver.
Your handling is
4, so I can roll 4 dice.
All right, here
and
we
that
go.
is what I would like to do.
so number 4.
Ooh,
Slide,
that
slide,
wouldn't-
shift hazard.
That would not be good. That would not be good. So we're going to take a hazard
Yes.
to get rid of those results
Yep.
and re-roll them. Yeah,
That's not bad.
that's not bad. That's better because I want to get rid of the slide.
Yep.
So we'll get rid of the hazard
Yep.
and we will shift up to 4.
Okay, so you shift up to gear 4, and you gain 1 hazard, taking your car to a total of 4 hazards.
The Wolf completes its maneuver and is heading straight for a pipe. Next to activate is the Interceptor, and the car will be doing a medium straight maneuver.
Okay, so we're shifting. We get a free shift. So let's figure it out. He's got a handling of 4.
Yep.
God darn it! Why am I always rolling this terrible in Gaslands? Right. Okay. Keep the shift. I'm gonna have to take a hazard. I think.
got to re-roll them.
It's got to re-roll. There we go.
There we go. That's good.
That's a little bit
So
better.
then you can get rid of the slide, get rid of the hazard,
Yeah.
and you got to gear up.
I'm gonna gear up, and I'll cancel that gear. So I'll stay on 2 hazards, but I'll shift up to go into gear 3.
The Interceptor will complete the maneuver, passing the Wolf, going into first place of this race. The claw will activate next and will be doing a gentle left maneuver.
Yeah, I'll just roll these, see if I can't remove a hazard. If not, no big.
A couple of hazards.
No,
2 spins.
It's not really what I wanted. Yeah, let's re-roll those.
Yeah, re-roll those for the hazard.
Right.
Right.
We'll tell you what, I'll get rid of a hazard and spin and take a hazard.
You stay in gear 3, but you gain a hazard which will take you to 2.
The claw completes the maneuver and James spins the car to face perfectly between those 2 pieces of terrain. The A-team van will activate next and will do a gentle left maneuver.
Handling of 2.
Yeah. Spin and spin. What's with spins?
I don't know, the spins are... Yeah, it's going to have to take it. Take a hazard.
The spin results today, I don't know.
There we go. Right, okay.
Lots of shifts.
Lots of shifts. So, what we'll do is we'll shift up, cancel that, and cancel that hazard. And so then all I'm going to have is the van will be in gear 3 with 3 hazards on it.
The van completes the maneuver and is just behind the race leaders in the Wolf and the Interceptor. Next to activate is the Leather Rebel, and the car will do a medium straight maneuver.
So free shift, handling is
3.
3.
3 dice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, how many frickin' shifts?
So,
Perfect roll.
Shift up.
Yep.
Remove hazard. Remove hazard. Remove hazard.
Okay, so now he's going to be in gear 5 with 3 hazards, but he's in gear 5.
The Rebel completes the maneuver and it will end up alongside the A-team van. Last to activate is the Pioneer, and the car will do a gentle left maneuver aiming for the Wolf.
So I get a 3, I need to go for it. I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that. So we'll cancel out the spin.
Yep.
And right, you're in gear what, 3?
Yes.
So,
Gear up. Just go up 1 gear. We'll be fine.
if I go up 1 gear and then take a hazard and then cancel that, yeah, so my Pioneer now will just be staying on 5 hazards, but
Because when you
in gear 3.
when you go into the collision, because you've got the front-facing ram, you're not going
Yeah.
to suffer from the hazard.
Cool.
The Pioneer completes the maneuver and will hit the Wolf in the rear.
You're going to evade, I'm smashing obviously. I've got a ram which will protect me from getting hazards, but because you're in a higher gear and all this other stuff, even with the bonuses of a ram, I only get 1 dice. And he gets a 2, so
that's a bad miss.
that's a bad miss. Because you're whiting out of the wheel,
Yep.
you need to roll a 5 or a 6 to be fine.
Yeah, I have
If
to
not-
roll above my current gear to not flip the plane car.
There we go, let's see what happens.
Oh,
That is a 1.
that's the one.
That is a 1. So medium straightforward because of whiting out.
Yep.
And then what comes of this because there's a giant pole there?
Yeah, it's an obstruction, so I do ignore it as I fly over the top of
So
it.
you fly, you are going over it.
I'm actually flipping over it. Sick flip.
That was a sick flip. Mad skills. But you're back at gear 1, right?
But yeah, I go straight down to gear 1.
Yep.
I remove all hazard tokens from the vehicle.
Yep.
And then you get to rotate my vehicle to face any direction.
Well, let's make it a little bit interesting, James, because I think you can still swerve to get there, because that'd be hilarious. So I'm going to move you to there so you could swerve to get around, because it'll be hilarious. So yeah, we'll do that.
And with that, we have reached the end of turn 1, gear 2. And in the lead is the Wolf after the flip. And the Interceptor is closing in on first. But let's see how it will pan out in turn 1, gear 3. Turn 1, gear 3. Pole position passes back to myself. And first to activate is the Interceptor. And the car will do a gentle maneuver to the right.
Use 3, because I'm worried about how crap my dice rolls have been recently. Okay, I'll take that.
Shift, shift, and slide.
So I will
Well, you could get rid of the slide and then remove the hazard. I mean,
so
you don't have to go up to 4.
Slide. Well, this is gear 3, so I'm thinking I could try and get a bit of a start. You know what? I will shift up to gear 4 and I'll gain 1 hazard.
Take a hazard.
The Interceptor completes the maneuver and is a car's length behind the Wolf. Next to activate is the Leather Rebel, and it will do a long, straight maneuver.
4 dice, we need to gear down.
4 dice, slow your roll.
We also need to get rid of some hazards, that'd be great. That's averagely good, so let's re-roll some.
So, just going to re-roll those. So he's got 2 shifts so far.
Yes.
There we go. Look at these rolls, man.
So, remove a hazard.
Yep.
Gear down to gear 4.
Yep.
Remove the hazard from that, and remove 1 from the dash.
The Leather Rebel completes the maneuver and the car is millimeters, and I do mean millimeters, away from some terrain. The A-Team van activates next and will do a gentle left maneuver to try and collide with the Leather Rebel.
I have a handling of 2. Let's see if I could just go up to another gear just to increase damage output. You know what? What we'll do is we'll just cancel that out. So it's very eventful. He'll stay in the same gear and he'll just do his manoeuvre and stay with 3 hazards and all that jazz.
And it'll just be A-OK.
So we go 5d6, come on 18. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's get this pun out. No, I don't. Not with a bloody roll like this. One hit with your evade of... what's your evade? Evade of 4. Oh, okay. Here we go. Leading 6s. No!
No, I take 1 hit.
You take 1 damage from the A-Team van.
But more importantly, I take 2 hazards.
You do take 2 hazards.
Next to activate is the Claw, and it will do a medium straight maneuver.
So free shift because of the maneuver. 2 for handling. Let's see, James. Let's get that perfect roll again.
Ooh, not so much perfect. Yeah, let's go up to gear 4. So gear up, take a hazard. Well, get rid of the hazard, but take 1 anyway.
Take 1 hazard. So you're going to be in gear 4.
And have 3 hazards. So the Claw completes the maneuver between both pieces of terrain, parking himself perfectly. The Pioneer is to activate last and will do a veer maneuver to the right.
So we're going to roll 3. Oh boy.
Spin. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, that'd be fine. Because you could... Oh wait, how many hazards are you on? 5.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, it's been fun.
Let's spin. Spinning the shit. Oh, it's even worse.
Actually, no, we're okay with this. We'll get rid of that hazard. We'll get rid of that hazard and nothing happens. He won't shift up. He's still on 5 hazards, which is kind of okay.
Yeah, but you're going into a pipe.
But I am heading towards...
The
Well, there's no way. Next maneuver, I'm hitting a pipe.
And with that, we have the end of turn 1 gear 3. And with the Claw now taking that shortcut between those 2 pieces of terrain, leading the race. So let's see how turn 1 gear 4 pans out. Turn 1 gear 4. Pole position passes to James, and the Leather Rebel will first activate and will do a swerve maneuver to the left.
So far, it's been like Mario Kart, hasn't it, really? So you gain a hazard because of the maneuver.
I do indeed.
And then your handling is 3, so try and get rid of some of these hazards. There we go, that helps. That helps a lot.
Remove a hazard and remove 2 more hazards.
And you are now at 2 hazards from 4.
Indeed.
Here we go. Dramatic bump into that.
Time to look up the rules. James and myself had to look up the correct rules for the dice to be added to the damage roll here, due to the car hitting some terrain. Now let's see how it works out.
2 because it's 1 class heavier than yours, and then how many more?
4. My
4.
speed.
Okay, so I'll let you roll the dice.
I'm going to evade the giant tank trap, so
of course.
I'll only be rolling 4 dice.
Okay, so it's 6v4. So here we go. Let's see what we get.
Let's get these nice red blood-coloured dice.
Is this going to be so 6 to begin with?
All these crits.
Here we go.
The rock kills my car. Oh. It's not far off.
Oh gosh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so there's 5. It's not too bad. 5, and you've got 4, so you could do. You could stop some of this damage. Oh my gosh!
2 6s.
4. So 2. So 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage goes
3
through.
damage.
And the rebel takes 2 hazards, which will take him up to 4 hazards. The interceptor activates next and will do a medium straight maneuver.
My car currently has 3 hazards on it,
Yep.
so let's go for it. Okay.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
slide might help get you a bit over the line.
Yeah,
Yes.
but also at the same time, can I slide and stay in the same gear?
Yes.
No. You know what I'll do? I'll keep one of the spins and I'll get a hazard just to see what the other 2 will be.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's figure this out. So shift to get rid of that hazard. Shift to get rid of the spin. I think a spin might be nice to... Actually, a spin will give me a hazard. So yeah, I'll keep the spin. Shift up to gear 5. Cancel the shift. And then clear... Do the spin. Clear 1 hazard, so I'll be down to 2. But because I'm going to spin, I'll go back to 3.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3 hazards still, but I am in gear 5.
The interceptor completes the maneuver and edges closer to gate 2. And with the spin, the interceptor straightens up. Next to activate is the claw, and the claw will do a left turn maneuver, which is completed will allow him to cross over gate 2.
Okay, so you start with a hazard, 2 dice. Here we go. Oh, slide and a shift.
I don't want to slide, and I don't want to try and re-roll it, so counter that out and take the hazard.
Okay, cool beans. So you will gain 1 hazard, taking you to a total of 4 hazards, and you're staying in gear 4.
The claw completes the maneuver, crossing gate 2, and this will arm his weapons. So he will use his harpoons on the interceptor.
Well, I will try and evade it.
You will try.
I'll try and evade it, but it's 5d6.
It is against your current speed of
5.
You're in 5th.
I'm in 5th.
Come on. Yes, there's some hits.
Holy shit. That
There's
is...
some crits.
Okay, so...
Good job this isn't damaging, isn't it?
God damn it. I'm so glad you don't have a double machine gun. Right, so that's currently 2, 4, 5, but it won't be doing any damage. It just basically is dragging all the way.
Worth 2 each, so that's 6.
Yeah.
6 hits.
Okay, I cancel 1. So here we go. The shenanigans of what this harpoon gun does. So I cancel 1 of them.
The interceptor takes 1 hazard due to being hit by the harpoon. And James will now explain the rules of the new weapon, the harpoon. And both of us have selected smash attack options for both of our cars. So let's see how it pans out.
Now, what should happen is the car gets turned directly towards you.
Okay.
What I don't understand is, why don't I get turned towards you as well? Because you'd have thought that would make sense.
Well, let's do that then.
There we go. And
Okay.
then, for each successful
Yeah.
one after the first,
Okay.
a short template, I drag you towards me.
Okay, so if you drag and I hit you, what's the thing there then?
Well, that would be a collision.
So you're I'm colliding into you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just dragging you into me.
Okay.
So, I get to roll my speed
Yep.
plus your speed.
Oh,
You
okay.
get to roll that plus 2 for the...
Okay, that's how it works. Okay, just roll all the dice.
We're going to die.
We might explode. We might explode here.
We're both going to die. It's the first weapon fired.
The first weapon fired, and you wanted to harpoon. It's perfectly fine, James. Here we go. Let's see what we get.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, that is a lot of damage. How much damage is that to me?
3 6s, so that's 6.
6.
4, 5. 6, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
9.
The interceptor takes 9 damage and the car is wrecked.
Oh, what have we done? Oh, crikey.
Okay, so 4s. Oh, that's not as much.
That's not nearly as much damage.
Not nearly as much. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to you, but I am dead. Now, this is where it gets even worse.
Oh.
So I've got nitrous and 3 ammunition.
Yep.
So let's see if I explode. Yes.
Oh, would you look at
Oh,
that?
look at that. I do explode. So with the explosion then.
So, oh, would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh.
Oh, would you look at that? So we're going with 4 on him and then 4 on your actual racer.
On my actual race driver.
Let's do your harpoon, evil man.
The claw truck.
Well, there's 3.
Well, there's 3.
Is he? He's still alive though,
I
isn't
think
he?
he's still alive, yeah.
Yeah, you're alive. You've got 4 hull on the racer. Oh, there's 3. There's 3. Is that him dead? Is that him?
No, he's got 3
No,
left.
so it's just 3. So then I explode and I'm supposed to go into a medium straight, but I physically can't go anywhere.
No.
So he just explodes there and then just turns over.
Just.
Well, that was fun.
And with all the damage and the interceptor exploding, that will end turn 1, gear 4, with the claw leading the race, but facing the wrong direction. So let's see how turn 2, gear 1 pans out. Turn 2, gear 1. Pole position passes to myself, and first to activate is the A-Team van, and it will do a medium straight maneuver into the back of the Leather Rebel.
So what's the tactic here? You're going to try and gear up higher to...
So I can equal out to gain at least some dice.
Yeah. Ooh. Re-roll those.
Unfortunately. Okay, so get rid of the slide. Gain, shift up a gear to go to gear 4.
Yep.
Gain 2 hazards.
The A-Team van will ram the Leather Rebel in the rear, giving the Rebel 2 more hazards. And James will try and evade this attack.
So 2 dice, and then the...
Evade from me.
Yeah, so it's just 2 dice.
Yep.
Because of the ram. Here we go. There's
Ooh,
1.
There's a hit.
There's 1 hit. I'll take 1 hit.
Oh, can I dodge it with these dice?
Here we go.
Good old speed 4.
Oh!
He gets it.
Look at that.
Sadly, it's not an attack.
Now with the 2 hazards from the attack, the Rebel will wipe out. And James unfortunately rolls a 1, meaning the Rebel will wipe out. And the Rebel will also take 2 more damage because of this.
Yeah.
Medium straight, ignoring everything. Get reduced to gear 1.
You get reduced to gear 1.
I have all of my hazards removed. And that, I believe... Oh no, you then get to rotate me to face any direction.
I feel like there could be fun, just because it's going straight towards your other thing. So I'm just going to rotate you pointing that way.
Next to activate is the Leather Rebel, and it will do a hard left maneuver.
So free shift, 3 dice.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Get rid of the slide, shift up, get rid of the hazard.
So gear 2, no hazards, live in la vida loca.
I sure hope I don't bump into anything. Oh no!
Do you collide into it?
I do collide with the wreckage.
Oh dear gosh. No, the worst thing, you could actually wreck and explode now.
I want to get away from this, so I'm going to try to evade.
Okay. 1 damage.
That ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
And then it's... What's your handling?
Oh no, wait.
1.
Oh, it's 2, isn't it? It's
You're
my
in
current
2
gear.
because you're in... So
Oh,
this could get educational.
oh no.
There's a 1 and a 3, so that's 1 damage again.
Oh,
So 2 hazards,
dear.
1 damage, but the Captain Scarlet Interceptor now is no more.
Next to activate is the Pioneer, and it will do a veer maneuver to the right.
Collide with the pipe first.
I have to collide with a pipe first. So here we go. Let's just put the veer maneuver template there. And there we go. Hello, pipe. Come on. Shifts. No. Slide won't help me.
No.
So hazard to re-roll. Come on, shifts. Poop. Right. So, well, I'm gonna. Well, I'm blatantly dying. My shift will get rid of the slide, right?
Yep.
I will spin and I'll gain 2 hazards because of this. So a 3. That's not a good time because I'm in gear 3, right?
Yeah.
So I white out.
Yeah, you flip.
So my Pioneer takes 2 points of damage for flipping.
Yep.
Which will put him on a lovely 4 life.
So let's just move this template out of the way.
Okay.
Because what we actually need now,
Yep.
chuck that one out, is what we need is the delicious medium straight template. Because for the purpose of the flip, you will ignore the pipe and you will go straight over.
Into the side of your car.
Into the side of my car.
Okay, there we go. Just follow it and bam.
Smash.
Right, we have a rules query here, guys. James and myself weren't sure what speed my car would be going into the van due to being flipped. So with wiping out, you go to gear 1. But when my car is flipping over the pipe, he's, keeping that momentum and that speed, and he'll be at gear 3. So until the end of the collision, he'll be in gear 3, and then he is reduced to gear 1. Let us know if we did that correctly. Comment below and tell us if we did it right or did it wrong. We're always wanting to know if we did stuff right.
You're evading though, aren't you?
I've got to evade.
You've got to evade.
4.
There's 3.
There's 3. I gotta get some sick rolls now.
Here we go. Could he die? Oh, there's 1.
1. So 2 damage.
2 damage on him.
The claw takes 2 more damage and takes 2 more hazards, making it wipe out also.
The shenanigans happens that you get to choose where I face because I flipped.
Yeah.
So how many shenanigans does that happen? So where are you going to face me, James? Because I've already gone over gate 2 by ramming into you. So obviously you want to face me away, but I have a handgun that could be hilarious.
Face you that way.
Of course.
Well, no, because this is the problem. This is the problem with the Pioneer. Front-mounted heavy machine gun, rear-mounted heavy machine gun.
Yeah. There
I
we go.
can't face you in any direction that won't hurt.
Well, which one don't mind me shooting?
Let's just leave you there.
Okay, just leave you there. Okay, right. So your guy needs to see if he wipes out, because if he does, he then goes forward, doesn't he, and gets out of the way.
I will dodge this bullet. Oh, I'm
Well, there's a
still
6.
there.
Now the question is, because I flipped out, I don't get to shoot this turn, do I?
No.
Poop. So you go to speed 1, all your hazards are gone, and that's pretty much your guy in a nutshell done.
Yeah.
Next to activate is the wolf, and it will do a medium straight maneuver.
Shit.
So let's see what we get. So we get shift, hazard, oh my gosh, all the shifts. What would you like to do with that?
Get a hazard and re-roll those 2 results.
Okay.
More shifts, more shifts. 1 more.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. So get rid of the spin,
Yep.
get rid of the hazard,
Yep.
gear up and gear up again.
So gear 3 with 2 hazards.
The wolf completes the maneuver and will collide with the Pioneer.
Go for it, Chief.
Hey, yes.
Oh, there's 2. No, so that's 2 damage.
2 damage. 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
And with the final collision, that will end turn 2, gear 1, with all the cars in a bit of a cluster truck. So let's see how turn 2, gear 2 pans out. Turn 2, gear 2. The pole position passes back to James, and he will activate the leather rebel. And the rebel will do a veer maneuver to the left.
Okay, so you gain a free shift because of the veer maneuver in your current gear.
3 dice to roll.
Handling is 3.
Yep.
See what we get.
Let's. Ooh, well, I'll just gear up, I suppose. That's not so good. So
Spin side hazard.
We'll try and do the opposite of that. That's
Oh, that's a perfect roll again.
Get rid of that.
Can you stop doing these perfect rolls, please?
Gear up. Remove the hazard and remove the hazard that's on the car. There you go.
Okay, so you're going to be currently at gear 3, 1 hazard. Lush, living La Vida Loca right now, mate.
The Rebel will complete the maneuver and will take the lead in this race. Now that the Rebel's weapons are activated passing gate 2, he can't use them unfortunately because he can't target anyone, and that Pioneer is unfortunately blocked by the claw. Next to activate is the 18 van, and he will do a medium straight maneuver.
So he has a shift. I think what I'll do, I'm going to be really boring and play it safe, I think. Well,
So yeah,
I'll just do that. I'll be very
get rid of
boring.
1 hazard and go in a straight line.
Exactly.
and the A-Team van will complete the maneuver without any problems. The Wolf activates next and will do a medium straight maneuver. And because the car hit the Pioneer last turn, it can pass through it, no problems asked.
Free shift.
Let's roll all the dice.
Oh, okay.
Let's not be boring. All the dice. And
Can you stop rolling all these shifts,
no,
please?
I'm good. I love this. So
Okay, so where are we going?
Spin the spin.
Yep.
Just get rid of hazards.
And after clearing all the hazards, the Wolf completes the medium straight maneuver, and with its weapons activated now, the driver will attempt a pistol shot at the Pioneer.
The pistol shot.
No.
No, so the pistol misses, unfortunately.
And with guns firing, we end turn 2, gear 2. And with the Wolf and the Leather Rebel leading the race. So let's see how it pans out in turn 2, gear 3. Turn 2, gear 3. The pole position passes back to myself. And first to activate this turn is the A-Team van, and it will do a gentle right maneuver.
No, I mean, do I risk rolling dice?
Well, just take a hazard.
Yeah, because I'll be at 5.
Well, no, you're in gear 4, so
Yeah.
you'll get to go next anyway. So you could just take a hazard and be on 5 hazards.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So the A-Team van takes 1 hazard and completes the maneuver of the gentle right. Next to activate is the Wolf, and it will do a veer left maneuver to take the lead in the race.
And land a 4.
Oh, that's a bad miss. So let's just reroll those 3.
Reroll 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you please stop rolling all these good dice?
No, they're all mine.
Yeah.
So counteract that shift.
Yep.
Gear up to 4.
Yep.
Counteract the hazard, and I don't even need. I've got no other hazards to get rid of, so that one can just have a party with the other.
Oh yeah, just party.
The Wolf completes the maneuver and takes the lead of this death race. The Leather Rebel will activate next and will do a hairpin maneuver to shoot at the A-Team van.
So a hazard to begin the roll.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
No,
That's
it's not
so
great.
good. I'm gonna re-roll those 2.
So take
And
that.
I can stay forever. Oh, jeez.
Currently 3, aren't we?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Come on, shit. Oh.
Oh,
Actually,
spin.
no, spin's good. Oh wow, those hazards.
That's 4 hazards. 3 hazards.
I'm gonna get rid of 1 hazard and take 3.
Take 3 hazards as you casually like.
The Rebel spins around using the hairpin maneuver, and due to that spin, James has spun the Rebel to directly face the van. And the Rebel is armed with rockets, and he will shoot one of those rockets at the A-Team van.
6 dice
For the rocket.
Yep.
Oop.
You like trying to go for?
Oh, I would love to evade with my 2 dice. Oh, how many? What gear I'm in?
Oh.
Okay, so there's. Is it 4? Is it only 5 or 6?
Oh no, it's 6. Hang on.
So you get 1 more. You get 1 more.
Oh.
So you get 1 hit, and I'm in gear 4.
Yes.
Come on, please.
So my 1-shot rocket that I've only got 2 of left now. Does not.
Yeah, the A-Team van sees it coming. You shoot the rifle at me now. Same range, everything.
How? Nothing.
After all the shooting, this will end turn 2, gear 3, with the Rebel and the A-Team van duking it out. And the Wolf is clearly winning this race. So without further ado, let's see how turn 2, gear 4 pans out. Turn 2, gear 4. Pole position passes back to James, and the Wolf is first to activate. And it will do a medium straight maneuver.
So, free shift for being in gear 4, and it's a medium straight. So, all the handling dice.
No, that's not very good. Let's just change.
Well, the last time you always have these okay rolls, James. You always get these lovely, shifts.
I don't
So-
know what you're talking about. But,
Oh, hello. Actually, that really helps you out.
Oh no, it doesn't.
The slide actually helps you out because you go parallel.
I do, don't I?
But
So get rid of a hazard.
Yeah.
Get rid of a slide. Gear up to 5 and take a slide.
so you're in gear 5 with 2 additional hazards.
So the Wolf completes the maneuver with a slide, and just like our first battle report, James's car lines up perfectly and it crosses another gate, in this case, gate 3. The A-Team van will activate next and will do a right gentle maneuver. And with that maneuver, I chose not to roll any dice whatsoever. So the van completes the maneuver and will collide with the Leather Rebel. And both James and myself chose Smash for our actions.
So 9 dice. Whoa.
Oh, the car!
This is why I'm smashing back, because there's no point evading.
Yes, so what we have is there's 2, 4, 6, 8 damage.
Because he can't dodge any of this because he's already smashed back.
True.
Oh, there's not many crits.
But there is plenty of hits.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 to 8 is not bad, mate, to be quite frank. So the head-on collision happens, but James has 2 rockets on there.
He explodes.
Oh, wow, the truck explodes. This could be the end. 4d6, here we go, this could be the end of me.
Nope,
2 more hits on the A-Team van.
So with the Leather Rebel exploding, that will end turn 2, gear 4. The Wolf has a commanding lead and is looking like a clear favourite to win this race. But let's see how this pans out in turn 2, gear 5. Turn 2, gear 5. The only car in gear 5 is the Wolf, and it will do a long straight manoeuvre.
Here's 4. Wow, 3 shifts and a slide.
Let's get rid of the slide.
Okay.
And let's gear up and get rid of the hazard.
So go with 6.
Go 6.
The Wolf completes the manoeuvre, and that will also end turn 2, gear 5. And the Wolf has a commanding lead. Turn 2, gear 6. And again, the only car in gear 6 is the Wolf, so it will activate and do another long straight manoeuvre.
Not good enough.
Oh,
hazard.
that's no single roll there.
Not a single.
Not a single one you wanted.
Oh, it's just as bad.
Okay, so we're just making this race last longer now. So, am I counting this right in saying...
Hazard, spin, spin, slide.
So that's 5 hazards.
5 hazards.
So with that roll, the Wolf completes the manoeuvre and slides after the manoeuvre and passes through gate number 4. The finishing line is just ahead for the Wolf. Let's see if the Wolf can keep control of that car.
No, he's flipping.
So he goes a medium straight, doesn't he?
He takes 2 hits and goes medium straight, so he's on 1 life.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? Because
James?
you would normally ignore
James?
things, but I don't think I'd flip that high, would I?
James, I'm pretty positive your guy...
Web smash!
Oh my god. Oh wow. This game, this race just took a really interesting turn. What is it, like
You know what,
8 dice?
It's 8 dice.
From a flip. Can you avoid a flip? I don't know. No, I don't think you can. So your car has been sliding around. Well, let's see what happens, man. Here we go. Oh, no, that is... Oh god. Okay, so...
6.
Yeah, that's 6 damage. Yeah, just hanging him on like...
There you go. It's quite accurate.
Physics.
It just gets wrapped around.
It just... Exactly. Oh, that was an epic end to turn 2, gear 6.
Turn 3, gear 1. Pole position passes to myself and the Pioneer will activate first and will do a gentle right manoeuvre.
Let's see what we can do. Pioneer for the
look at
win! Pioneer for the win, okay.
Shift up and no hazard. There you
Yeah,
go.
so bang, shift, and then no hazard. So gear 2, no problems. Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
The Pioneer completes the manoeuvre and passes through the claw. So the Pioneer has passed through gate 2, so its weapons have become armed, and the Pioneer will spray some smoke at the claw to leave rough terrain surrounding it. Next to activate is the claw, and it will do a short maneuver forward.
Come on, Van.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So shift up. Who cares?
Okay.
3 hazards.
3 hazards. And you're in what gear? 3.
The claw completes the maneuver, but the template is still on the smoke, so the claw will again gain 1 hazard because of this.
Okay, so you gain another hazard.
Yeah, basically I'm on 4.
So you go from 3 hazards to 4 hazards because of the rough terrain left by smoke.
I'm driving short.
But now you get to spin, and I wonder what's going to happen here.
Fire the harpoon. Drop anchor.
Drop anchor. Fire harpoons. 5d6 to reel in the A-team van and try to see if you can do a head-on.
We can smash each other to death.
Okay, let's
One
try
final time.
Holy shit.
That should be enough hits. Would you like to try and evade?
Well, 6. That's 6.
Yeah.
I effectively have 2. So I will try, because I think you're going to get me.
Oh no, you're speed 4 right now. You can try and
Okay, I could try and evade on 4.
You really want to. Which apparently you do. So
With 2, which will just cancel out 1.
So
But then you still take 4.
The harpoon hits and gives the A-team van 1 more hazard. And with this, the harpoons go taut. And with so many successes, well, let's just say that van and my van are going to collide.
So I'm speed 4 and I'm going to smash back. You're speed 3.
So we're looking at your speed and my speed for me, and then your speed, my speed, and your ram for you.
So you're at 3 and I'm at 9. Now, I mean, you're rolling 7, I'm rolling 9.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, that's not too great, but it's damage.
It's 3.
Oh, this is going to be more than enough.
5, that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm dead.
5. So does your, with 5, your truck explodes violently?
It does indeed.
Now let's see if it explodes. 6 will end it.
Come on.
Oh, it's a 2.
Oh,
It's a 2.
bad miss.
And with the claw not exploding, but being wrecked, that will end the game due to James's crew all no longer being able to finish the race. So the winning crew of this race, even though it kind of became a death trap, is the TV Tormentors.
So that happened. The best way of describing it, as we always seem to do, James, is explosions of grandeur, I believe is what we do.
A lot of explosions there. Rams and harpoons, that's a good combination. I like that. I think that works really well. And Mike, if you're listening, put it in the document so that when the harpoon goes taut, it turns both vehicles to face each other, or towards the facing of the harpoon.
Because that's the only thing that honestly makes sense, because if you taught it, you would literally swing it around.
Both sides would.
Yeah, like my only sad claim would be like Jaws when they harpoon the barrels on, and they harpoon it as well to get it actually physically on the boat. Whenever it buggered off, it took it with them. And
Play the clip. Play the clip now.
So, you know that happened, Jaws. Yeah. Yes, it happened years ago. But anyway, yes, that was another fun battle report.
Yeah, that was great.
I don't think... well, technically, we got to gate 4. Well,
Yes.
3. 4?
No, I went.
No, you went through gate 4.
and then crashed. Spectacularly.
Dramatically is the best way of describing it. It was a dramatic crash that didn't explode an oil rig, but it almost did. But yes, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like. A like is much appreciated. Comment below, let us know what your thoughts are on the harpoons. If we got anything wrong, let us know. But yeah, also in the description, check out James's channel at JH Miniatures. everything Gaslands related, whether it be tutorials or any kind of builds or anything, head to this guy's page, drop him a sub, give him a good like. If you've enjoyed all of these battle reports we've done, because now this is going to be quite a fair few we've done now.
Yeah.
If you're curious when it goes live or anything like that, hit that lovely little notification bell next to subscribe, so it will tell you when our next bit of content is out. And Gaslands is quite prominent right now on this channel as well as James's. So without further ado, take care, have a good one, and we'll see you next time for either a Gaslands battle report or maybe even a future episode of Pit Stop, where we basically sit, talk and build and have a great time talking everything about Gaslands.
More combat cars. That's the key.
That's
More
what we
combat,
want.
more cars.
All we want. So until next time, guys, take it easy, have a good one.
Thanks for watching Wasteland, and goodbye.